Whoa. I have busted out Camtasia again. Oh dear lord. If I have gotten Camtasia again, I must be serious. I can't believe I've gone all this time without Camtasia. You can't even put up a serious fight without Camtasia. I told you guys I've only been doing 10%. Alright. Oh, I also got OBS. I got a whole new computer, right? It's like fast. OBS. I got it all. Man, I must mean business. Boy, you bet when this lawsuit comes up, you're going to get 100% me, that's for sure. 100. Oh, the world's going to see 100% of ethics instead again then. Alright. This is just to show and make record of what I filed today. Alright. I filed a Brady request and Exhibit A and Exhibit B. And I'm just not going to go over lengthy detail. I want to keep this short. I'm just simply showing this for record for anybody who's interested. I'll comment on anything if I see it's necessary. Again, this says Class A misdemeanor charge facing up to 1 year in jail. I haven't even been told that by a judge or the prosecutor. I'm just guessing. This goes over the an introduction, right? Some factual background summary. Bullet points. This is just all... I mean, you can go through it on your own if you care to. Alright. There's Brady from Brady v. Maryland. And if you're going to do this, get familiar with Brady v. Maryland. There's body cam footage that they'll never give me because it will show collusion and coordination between the police and the owners of the dog. And it'd be so embarrassing to the police. They'd have to drop all charge. If they gave me all the footage from the time they got out of their vehicle to the time they got back in to leave, all three officers, with a full audio, they would have to drop all charges immediately and know that a lawsuit is coming against the city. That's how damning that video is. They made up the story about the ball in the dog's mouth, and that's why I'm guilty of animal abuse, because the dog approached me with a ball in its mouth like it wanted to play in my front yard, and I shot it. Right? There's no mention of what color the ball is, what size the ball is, no description whatsoever in the probable cause statement that started all this. And so a lot of these just bring up all those little important details. Dun, dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da. Dun, dun, da, da. I'm posting a phone number here. I have 3 phone numbers. The phone number on here is old, and that phone is barely with me and usually off. If anybody wants to call and harass it or put it on call list, I don't care. I will just get another one. You have to have 3 phone numbers when you do this. Like, I have 3 phone numbers in 2 cars. You have to be ready because they can steal your stuff at any time. Obviously, I have more than one of something else they've stolen from me recently. These are certificates of service. The first time I went into the... Oh, this is not important. Anyway, I won't share details that aren't important. It just shows their incompetence. So here is Exhibit A. This is all my attempted contact. Details all the attempted contact I've had with the prosecutor's office since October 6th. Throughout them, when I first called them, found out about they'd put an arrest warrant out without a court date, which I knew I was going to be sexually assaulted in their jail. And that whole deal from January 31st, like February 1st or 2nd. And yeah, they haven't talked to me since then. I've called. I've talked to their administration people half a dozen times. Oh, they'll call you. I'm going to relay this, and they're going to call you. Oh, they haven't called me before, and they still won't call me. And are you sure? And yeah, we're sure. They're going to expect a phone call. I'm going to file a motion to compel if they don't call me. No phone call. 10 months, and this prosecutor has not contacted me. Why do I want to contact him so bad? Because I want the police body cam footage. Never mind the Ring doorbell cam footage from 7 houses in this cul-de-sac that did film the attack in question at the center of a cul-de-sac. But the police body cam footage, again, they'll have to dismiss all charges if it comes to light. The police have said, and that's Exhibit B, that the prosecutor has to release it. That's why I've been trying to contact the prosecutor all this time. As soon as I found out that I couldn't get the police cam video, even with the Sunshine Law, they don't care. They write their local Rule 25 and say that trumps state law. And until the state comes in and says the hell it does, do what he said, they can do that. They can and will. So Oh. If I get that video, then all charges be dismissed. That's the only reason why I'm trying to contact him. And this details all of my efforts. Now these are questions I will present to them. I filed this document with the courthouse, all 3 documents, and I gave all 3 copies to the prosecutor's office. Here's the questions I gave them. Do you admit the body cam footage exists? They will say yes. Has your office reviewed it? I don't know if they'll say yes. Why has it not been provided despite nearly a year of requests? They can't answer without looking incompetent or corrupt. Do you acknowledge that Wentzville PD is the custodian of its own footage? They'll admit yes. Have you instructed Wentzville PD not to release it? They'll say Rule 25 applies, so they don't have to answer yes or no. Do you acknowledge your duty under Brady? They'll say yes. Do you contend the footage is not exculpatory? We're not answering that one way or the other. Will you provide the footage before trial begins August 27th? Okay. If not, the lawful reason you are claiming, who in the office made the decision? Why did they not obtain Ring doorbell cameras? Do you dispute... Oh, sorry, I got it out of frame there. Do you dispute at least 7 neighbors' Ring cameras capture the attack in full? The cul-de-sac, blah, blah, blah. There's no description of the ball in question that was in the dog's mouth. You can read all these for yourself. But these are all obviously questions that they have a hard time finishing to the end because it points out the obvious collusion and that they're withholding exculpatory evidence, which is a legalized crime. And it should be a crime that is punished under law. If it was, if prosecutors could get prosecuted and arrested in accordance with the law that's written down, this wouldn't happen. It happens because there's absolutely no enforcement and no oversight whatsoever. There's no oversight at the judicial level. Never mind the prosecutorial level. Right? So, blah, 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 blah. Here is certificate of service. Here's the next one, Exhibit B. This is a long series of about 5 or 6 emails that went back and forth recently from me to Records Department at Wentzville PD between August 18th and August 21st of 2025. These are their responses to me, my responses to them. Again, I'm just scrolling through real quickly because for me in the future and anyone interested, you can just hit pause and take snapshots and go one by one. Or better yet, just go to CaseNet online. These are all filed there. And they will be brought up in the trial that is scheduled to happen in less than 36 hours from right now. Da, 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 da. Me responding, them coming back. Just going over them saying, I don't have to obey your sunshine law because Rule 25. You've got to go get it from the prosecutor. And this whole time I'm like, hey, prosecutor, prosecutor, prosecutor. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Now here's where this is all going. Here's my request for remedy. Here's the demands. I'm asking them to dismiss all charges or compel the prosecutor to produce the video. They can't produce it without dismissing all charges. They can't. So I'm just betting the whole case on that. There's no way that that woman went from, come back, and I have to shoot this dog, to, oh, that dog had a ball in its mouth, here's the story. And the cops just had absolutely nothing to do with that. They just took her word and said, that is 100% credible evidence. We have a former pilot in the Air Force on the other side with no criminal history whatsoever. Legally owned a firearm, has no history whatsoever of any improper anything with any of this. His whole life. And yet, we're going to believe her, the owner of the dog, who will be sued for having her dog attack me in my yard. Anyway, I'm stating the obvious here. I'm not trying to convince anybody. They already know. They already know that I'm innocent. They've already seen the footage. They've already got the video from a Ring camera. They know I'm innocent. This is not about we think he's guilty and we're going to screw him. They know that I'm innocent and they're trying to screw me anyway. It's just that the challenge of jurisdiction came out of nowhere at them because they just got really unlucky getting me as their defendant, as this guy that they're picking on because I shot a dog that belonged to a friend of the cop. Right? You don't understand. These people own these houses for 3 decades. They grew up together. This is a good old boy network, right? Like, it is what it is. And I'm glad it happened to me. So, yeah, this is what I filed. That's all I got. 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Sweet.